The Minnesota Twins back in action this afternoon with a doubleheader against the Tigers after their game last night in Detroit got rained out. Red-hot Randy Dobnak taking the hill for the Minnesota Twins in Game 1. Dobnak the winner of 6 straight starts. But today, not so much for the second-year pro. One runner on for Detroit in the bottom of the second when Kristen Stewart takes one to opposite field. Rosario, he's going to have some trouble with it here. He can't squeeze it. It goes off his glove. That drives in one. Tigers take the early 1-0 lead. Twins looking to get on the board themselves in the third. A good piece of fundamental hitting here for Jorge Polanco as he lifts a sacrifice fly into right field. That brings in Max Kepler. Twins tie things up 1-1. However, it wouldn't stay even for long. Detroit looking to open up the lead in the fourth now. Runners on third, and Austin Romine takes advantage, getting a dribbler through the infield by the shortstop. Tigers go up 4-1. Fast forward to the sixth, Twins trail 6-1, but Nelson Cruz is going to keep on cruising. He gets a hold of one here. It's going to be a see-ya ball. That goes over the center field fence. A long shot for him, the 12th home run for him on the season. However, it wouldn't be enough as the Twins fall in this one 2-8. After a scoreless first quarter, Riders looking for a spark. Brandon Valley ready to punt, and Tyler Feldkamp back to return for the Riders. He's going to get free and almost takes it to the house, but just barely gets tripped up. Riders take advantage of the good field position, though, go up 3-0. Riders get the ball back. Sophomore quarterback Talon Ashley throws it to the flat, and Feldkamp is going to score this time. With that, Feldkamp is now the all-time receptions and receiving yards leader at Roosevelt. Late in the second quarter now, Lynx not going away. Sophomore quarterback Lucas Slack hands the ball to Tate Johnson, and that senior halfback gets a big gain, taking the ball into the red zone. Follow that up, Johnson will find Pater this time, taking the ball into the end zone, cutting into Roosevelt's lead 10-7, Riders at half. Harrisburg welcomed Rapid City Central to town for the annual Tiger Bowl game today. Picked this one up in the first as senior quarterback Jacob Knuth finds Andrew Walter for the 14-yard touchdown. Later on in the first, Knuth will air it out and let Cart Barenfuss run under it. He's going to get into the end zone for 6 as well. A nice catch and pass there. The Tigers would keep the TDs coming, this time on the ground as Gavin Ross runs over several defenders on his way to the end zone. A 33-yard touchdown run for Ross. More of the same later on. This one was all Tigers as one more time Knuth hits Ethan Rillinger in stride. He'll find the end zone. Harrisburg cruises to the big win 63-7. We'll pick things up on hole 13 where Toscano leads Troutman by just one stroke. Troutman trying to tie things back up here. She puts some nice touch on her putt, but just nearly misses the cup to the left. Same hole, Toscano going for birdie here, and she's able to sink the putt, putting her back up 2 after Troutman had won hole 12. Over to girls soccer now. Aberdeen Central taking on Sioux Falls Lincoln. First half, Lincoln trying to break a scoreless tie. Avery Nelson kicks one just outside the box. Mally Van Meteren with the header, but it's just off the mark. Patriots and Golden Eagles scoreless at half. Aberdeen Central on the run in the second half. Morgan Fiedler with the boot towards the goal, but Lincoln's keeper Cassidy Jennings dives and punches the ball away for a nice save. A defensive battle, but Aberdeen Central stays perfect at 5-0, getting the win 1-0. Sioux Falls Lincoln taking on Watertown at Howard Wood Field. We'll pick things up in the second quarter. Lincoln already leading 20-14 when Tommy Thompson takes the shotgun snap, moves to his right and finds Luke Smith in the back of the end zone for the touchdown reception. Lincoln leads 27-14. On to game 2 now. Twins hoping for a different outcome. Marwin Gonzalez doing his part. A well-hit ball to left field would end up a sacrifice fly. Rosario scores. Twins go up 1-0. Later on, things tied up when Cameron Mabin's going to get a hold of one and hit it high and deep to straightaway center. And hey, that's not going to be Byron Buxton out there, but Jake Cave is going to have the leap and the catch at the wall. Some good defense keeping things knotted up in the fourth. However, in the fifth, Miguel Cabrera says, "You're not going to get this one," as he hits one to opposite field, a home run over the head of Max Kepler. And that would be enough to sweep the day as the Tigers take game 2, 4-2. Fast forward to hole 17, last chance for Troutman to mount a comeback, but she's unable to get her putt to fall in. And South Dakota State's Teresa Toscano gets on top with the win in this year's crown, defeating Troutman 2-1 in a back-and-forth match. We pick things up on hole 5 where Hammer hammers one out of the tee box, setting him up to later make a birdie putt and sneak back to down just one of Janza, who jumped out to an early lead. Later on hole 7, Janza is on, needing a 45-foot putt for eagle. He makes a great effort at it here, but can't quite get it to fall into the hole, missing just right of the pin. Same hole here, Hammer just in the penalty area, just short of the green. He's going to actually chip it, and what a great shot here, nearly getting it to fall. Hammer would go on to birdie this hole and tie things up. Iowa State's Bryce Hammer would eventually later take the lead and go on to win the championship 2-1.